Hello, blessings, love and light. I apologize for being on here late. Normally I do this over the weekend, but my mom-in-law had to have emergency surgery, so we have been very busy with that. I wanted to take a moment though and do this for you before it got too late. This reading is going to tell you what it is about you that the person you are thinking of is attracted to. So, first we have stack number 1 with the rose quartz, stack number 2 with the crystalline, stack number 3 with the amethyst, and stack number 4 with the selenite. So you choose which one of those stacks right now is calling to you, and then I'm going to read them, okay? I'm going to start with stack number 1. Okay, so first we have man holding a coin reversed, volcano, volcanic activity, success, page of wands, queen of pentacles, and 10 of cups. So the man holding a wand, holding a coin reversed. I'm going to look this up and read a little bit of that for you. This card reversed reveals that you could be acting against your own best interests where money or health matters are concerned. You may be spending a little too much or simply not conscious enough about what's really important. If that's the case, become more aware of your choices and priorities and bring more discipline to your life. So I feel like this person may feel like they have something they can help you with in that area. Volcanic activity here. Validity. I'm going to look that one up for you. This is a particularly volatile time for you. Unexpected changes, sometimes quite sudden and dynamic, are occurring in ways that you have absolutely no control over. These occurrences may be so powerful as to shake up what you formerly thought as the foundations of your security. They may even cause you to reassess your direction in life, that your life is taking, to question the sum of your relationships, or reevaluate the work you have chosen. So apparently there's a lot of change going on for you right now. It's maybe unhinged some of your financial things going on for you. And then we have the success card here. Success can mean many things to the ego self, but the soul only knows one triumph, and that is to love. When your soul is no longer manifested in the physical dimension, it is a time of reflection on how successful it was with that endeavor. The soul doesn't care how big your house was, or how nice your car was, or how many bank accounts you had. The soul only cares about how you express love and compassion. In the infinite wisdom of the universe, the more love you can demonstrate, the more you will receive. Even your ego's definition of success is altered. Your notion of how you will be perceived as successful will change. The material things that you thought would make you happy will not have the same appeal. Okay, now before I explain all of that, I'm going to get on to the tarot here, and we have Page of Wands, and I feel like this person wants to offer you something with that. And then we have Queen of Pentacles, and this is a woman usually, or someone with feminine energy about them, that has security, that feels comfortable in herself and in her home, that has it together. And then we have 10 of Cups, which is the happy family card. Everything that you could want in completion for you in your life that fills up your heart. So I feel like this person feels like they can bring you what you may think you're lacking right now, that they may have something to offer you that will lift your spirit and make you feel more successful and make you feel more love. So that's what I'm getting with stack number 1. And now we're going to move on to stack number 2. We have patience, Milky Way, perspective, fear, Queen of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and 2 of Cups. Ooh. Okay, so first patience. I'm going to look that up for you. This card shows a beautiful angel holding a clock in the stillness of winter. Her quiet, peaceful energy is telling you that it's time to release an old urgency and look at things with a much clearer perspective. When this card is upright, it's telling you to relax and let go of the single-minded desperation that's been driving you. Don't try to force your will on any one option. When you think there's only one solution to satisfy you or make you happy, you are blocking many potential solutions from coming your way. Let go of the anxiety and be flexible. Be patient, be open, be creative. Choose to be peaceful in the present. The universe has more options than you may be aware of. Quiet your mind, broaden your perspective, and let them come through. Broaden your perspective. Next we have perspective here, the Milky Way card. So I'm going to read that to you. You have lost your perspective, so it is time to step back, breathe, allow yourself to detach in order to gather information from your senses and regain your perspective about the situation. Detachment does not mean that you no longer care. It simply indicates that you're looking at things from a different point of view. It's an outlook that is not clouded by emotions, judgment, or attachment to outcome, but instead maintains a non-reactive awareness of these things. The witness, that internal aspect of yourself that simply observes everything in your life, offers his or her eyes here. Through these lenses of pure awareness, you can examine all aspects of your experiences, physical, emotional, and mental, without denying anything. By doing so, you will come to understand a greater perspective that is typically justified by the ego, which allows you to see what is before you with clear vision and open mind. And then it's followed with the fear card. And when you're losing your perspective and not having the patience that you need, you can be in a place of fear. So this makes me think that this person sees you as someone to help them out of their own fear, to help them, that you're helping them see things in a new way, and that is bringing them some joy. But I'm going to read this fear card to you. The outcome of all choices in life is determined by 2 emotions, fear and love. Your soul is made of the energy of love, and fear is an earthly manifestation of a challenge. To embrace and wallow in fear is to go against your very being. Fear in its many guises is the obstacle that your soul uses to test its tenacity to stay on track. For the soul, human life can be very difficult, but acknowledging that your soul's true nature is love will always help you on your path. When fear rears its ugly head, it's really an opportunity for you to stare it in the eye and turn that doubt into trust. View it as a teacher. What lessons are you learning from these fearful emotions? The more you use the energy of love to diffuse fearful situations, the less often they will present themselves. So you are helping this person to see their way out of fear. Then we have Queen of Swords here, which is somebody who is no nonsense, who will tell you how it is, and is very, very sharp as well. So that's something that they're seeing in you. And then we have Wheel of Fortune. They feel like you could turn things around for them because of your perspective, because of the way that you are. And this tells me here that you feel like a balance for them, like you bring them balance, possibly even romantic balance, but not necessarily. so that is stack number 2. And now we are going to move on to stack number 3. So we have Door to Spirit reversed, Whale breach, relationships, 10 of Wands, the Lovers, and Page of Wands. Okay, so Door to Spirit reversed. I'm going to start there. When this card is reversed, you may find yourself feeling an extreme disconnect. It seems your intuition is failing, and you can't maintain the peaceful moments you were longing for. You may be too distracted by worldly matters or personal problems to arrive at and enjoy the deeper sense of your spiritual connection. The paradox is that the more you let go of drama, distractions, or intense emotions, the more your spiritual peace will bring you solutions for these issues. So relax, let go, meditate on your soul self, your higher self that resides in your own heart center. Allow that connection to grow, and you'll find many new doors will open as a result. And then with Whale breach next to it, without reading that, and I'm sure it has a different meaning, I remember it does, but I will tell you that I feel like there may be a disconnect between you and this person, because it's possible that that Door to Spirit reversed is describing you. And this other person is the opposite, and that's why this breach card. And so they're wanting to show you. They're wanting to help you. I'm going to read it, though, because I know there's going to be more. It's time to take a break, not just a coffee break, but a respite from the usual environment you find yourself in. That trip you wanted to take, go for it. Tired of being indoors, go outside. You've become attached to your surroundings, so you've created with them an illusion of safety, yet it is not these things that make you feel safe, rather the familiarity you've imbued in your surroundings that have generated this false sense of security. Taking time away from familiarity is literally about changing your external environment in some significant way, such as doing something unusual or perhaps that you've always wanted to experience. Another perspective is breaking through the barrier of beliefs that have constricted you from being who you truly are. This is your opportunity to do some intentional breaching of these thought patterns, which will open you to different worlds and perspectives. And I feel like for some of you that chose this stack, you're going to be this one. And for others of you that chose this stack, you're going to have figured this part out, okay? Which will have made you figure this part out. And so the attraction between you and this other person is that the one that you want to, the person that hasn't connected with spirit, that's a little upside down right now, sees that the other person has. And the person that has wants to help the person that hasn't and show them, and they want to show them through relationship. I'm going to read that card next. In this three-dimensional world in which we live, there's a sense that we are separate from one another, and also that we meet by chance. This is an illusion. The people in our lives are drawn to us and are here for a reason. It is through sharing experiences and having relationships with others that we begin to understand ourselves. When someone appears in your life, you must see what is not resolved or whole in the person and understand the lessons he or she brings to you. You draw others to you like magnets in order to learn various aspects of yourself. The people you have close relationships on earth are usually members of your soul family. You have chosen to incarnate together to help each other learn lessons, even though it may not seem that way to you now. Once a lesson is learned, don't be surprised if that person fades away. People are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Ha ha. Then we have one of these cards here is Lovers. Goes right along with this, what I just read about relationships. They're meant to be in your life, and they feel it and they know it. what is going on with you is mirroring something going on with them, or something that they need to fix. And they're attracted to you for that, and they're attracted to you simply because they recognize your soul. 10 of Wands, burden. Somebody's feeling a heavy, heavy burden, and the other one appears to not be. Okay? And then we have Page of Wands, which is a new, fresh, exciting energy. So they see that in you. That is number 3. Either they see that in you or they want to bring that to you, because like I said, this stack is going to be one person or the other in what I read. Now, finally, we're moving on to the 4th stack. And in this we have Door to Personal Healing and Happiness reversed, Rain, purification, Pride, the Fool, 4 of Pentacles, and Justice. So the door to personal healing and happiness reversed, I'm going to read that to you. You may be feeling stuck where your personal intentions are concerned. Self-mastery and discipline may be hard to achieve right now, or specific plans for personal change may be being blocked. Remember that your intentions need to be clear and unconflicted. Whatever you're working on, you need to know that you are capable of achieving it and that you deserve it. Put your heart into the plans and changes you desire, and realize that you are worth your time and effort. The new beginning you seek will come with your own focus and patient determination. Then Rain, purification. I feel like all of the struggles maybe that this person is having, they feel like you can be something that will cleanse that for them. Or like I said in the last deck, it could be reversed and they could be the one that wants to cleanse it for you. So, purifying your body, mind, and spirit is the task that's put before you. Purify your mind by identifying a prominent belief you carry about yourself that inhibits you from being fully engaged in life, from showing up 100% of the time. Purifying your heart by allowing yourself to breathe in and out blessings and forgiveness so that you can love more deeply. Let yourself feel grief, truly feel it, so that the rivers of your tears become miniature baptisms that heal the wounds in your soul. If necessary, detoxify your body by changing your diet, drinking a lot of water, going on a cleanse for a few days. Increasing the daily amount of water you drink with deep appreciation for its purpose will revitalize your spirit. It's no wonder that in some indigenous languages, water is called lifeblood, as it is so essential to every form of life on earth. Take time to purify yourself. And then I will go on to read Pride for you. So I'm feeling Pride is really coming from the solar plexus. If you are having any stomach issues, you are the one needing to do these things. If not, it may be the other person that's needing to do these things and seeing some help in you. Okay, so I'm going to read Pride. You need time. You need to take time to honor and acknowledge who you are and what your soul has accomplished with your life thus far. You should look at your past soul choices and be mindful of how through your positive actions and compassion and understanding you have made a better life for yourself and others. How have you changed the world in some little way? How have you shared insights with others? Reflect on what you have mastered. You should never underappreciate or underestimate yourself or your accomplishments. Now is the time for you to remember how to be brave you have been throughout your journey. Celebration is required. Humans spend too much of their energy and time on negative emotions or on what they have not done. This card signifies that you should take rightful ownership of who you are and how you have shared your unique light with the world, okay? So then we have Fool, which reminds you to come back to being like a child. That joyful, grateful, exciting, I can do anything energy, which really goes right along with what I just read about the Pride card. And you can get there with this purification. So if this is you, then this person wants to help you with these things. If this person is dealing with this, then they feel like you can help them with these things. And then I have Four of Pentacles. And this is a card of holding on so tight. So one of you is trying to hold on to the other so tight, but there may be damage from that. So it's important not to do that. It's important just to rely on this energy and not so much this energy, so that you don't crush what's there. Justice. This is our karmatic card. This is a card of, you may have karma together, and that may be what this attraction is all about. So there you go, everybody. That is my reading for today, and I hope that that resonated with you. I would love it if you would leave in the comments which deck you chose and what that meant for you. And if you have any ideas on questions that you would like to see in future readings, please do let me know. I will absolutely include those in my future readings. I want to answer any and all questions that you have. And if you need to contact me, my website contact information will be in the details below. Have a lovely, lovely day and a wonderful week. Love and light.